Alrighty, so I'm live right now and I'm going to put it to this and go full screen. So I'm gonna give this stream a little bit of time to get up and running. I already know it's on, I just want to have this ready. Alrighty. So, gotta give it a minute. 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 A minute. Do, 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 do. Alright, since nobody's listening, I just hope you guys will see this in the future. I'll just get right into the point. So, fake depressed people. Well, honestly, they suck. They think it's some sort of sick fucking joke in order to get attention. I hate people who do this, and because I'm suffering of it right now, I don't really have time to tolerate this kind of shit. Honestly, if you do this, I don't have a religion. I don't believe in any kind of God, but for this time, I'm making an exception. You're going to hell. You're going to hell. I hope you rot down there. If you're doing this just for the attention, I hope you burn in hell. So, this doesn't really have any other purpose than to just insult you kind of people. Honestly, you kind of people suck. You're the kind of sociopath who thinks it's okay to make fun of disabled people. Not actual sociopaths. Those people actually need help, and they really do need people to help them. But you're the kind of person who thinks rape is okay. Not really. That's just... Okay, basically, faking depression is basically kicking a dog. Because that dog represents actual depressed people, and you're fueling the stereotype that all depressed people are faking it. You're kicking us while we're down. Because we already feel like shit, and other people don't care because we think we're already just doing it for attention. Doesn't help that Gotcha is making such a meme out of it. I'm not saying Gotcha is the only reason. There are plenty of fake depressed people who aren't in the Gotcha community. I'm just saying that these kinds of people really just need to stop. Oh, finally, I have somebody listening. I'm not just some crazy depressed person screaming to myself about this. Hey, Glitchy, nice to see you. Right now, I don't have access to my live account on my phone. I'll try to get that done. But right now, I'm just kind of on a tirade. I hope you don't mind if I don't acknowledge you at some point because I'm getting too deep into a topic. Just please try to pull me out of it if possible. Depression is so difficult to deal with, and if you find it necessary to fake, you're the kind of person who posts quotes on social media saying, I'm shattered, but see your friends say that and ignore. Yes. Because, well, I'm not in the best spot right now. Like I said, I am depressed, and I'm not just saying that to remind you. I'm saying that to tell you that the stereotype that depressed people are sad all the time, that's not true. That's not true. We have some bright moments in our day that make us smile, that make us laugh, that make us happy, such as watching your favorite YouTuber make a funny joke and laughing at it, or your family making you feel valued, which fortunately I am not part of the small but very, very, very sad percent of people that are depressed because of family issues. I feel deeply sorry for those kinds of people. I'm just kind of in the depression of what is going on in my life, what am I doing, why am I even here, am I even worth it? And I feel like that's what most depressed people feel like. I am fortunate enough to not have severe depression. I'm not the person who needs antidepressants. I just need people who can just support me. And I'm gonna try and see if I can get a therapist, but most of the time I feel like my family helps me enough that I can just control it and contain it enough that just not I just don't need too much help. I can get the help on my own. And I know that sounds like a very stupid thing to say, but again, not all depressed people need severe help like a therapist. And plus, that's very expensive and can take away from your family's resources if it's not necessary and just wreck people and just wreck a family's income. But to all the people who actually have depression, I hope you see this and I hope you agree with me because this is a serious problem. People like those who fake depression are sick in the mind and they just infuriate me. They infuriate me. And I just want to say that this behavior is not tolerable. This behavior is deplorable. It's sickening to see, and it's just makes me so mad. This makes me incredibly mad. Because, well, like I said at the beginning, this just fuels the stereotype that we're all just faking it. And I'm sorry, I'm getting a little too emotional, and, well, if I get too emotional about something, I usually just get lost in it, so I'm stopping myself right here and just reiterating some things. That, well, if you're faking depression, you may have something else wrong in your life. Let's not just go ahead and attack all fake depressed people. Some people just do it for attention, and I think those people should just go away, just leave. But the people who are doing it for other reasons, such as they're not getting enough attention in their life, they're not getting the kind of needs that they have. Some people do it because they just want people who care about them, and those people need help. some people don't do it just to get clout. Some people do it to get noticed, and they want help. They want help from other people. And I feel like those kinds of people really need our help. Not saying that they're more important than actual depressed people, but I'm just saying this kind of behavior cannot be tolerated by those who are doing it for clout. The people who are doing it because they lack the social attention that they get. Those people need help. Moving on from that, well, this is going to be a fairly short stream. I hope it doesn't go on for too long because, well, I don't want to take any more time out of your day than I absolutely need to get my point across, which I think is fairly certain I've gotten the point across by now. But for those of you who don't listen, faking depression just fuels the stereotype that all depressed people are faking it, and I've already said that several times, but there's something more to it. Acting sad all the time just to get attention, like moping around and obviously acting sad, you just suck. You just suck. And the fact that you think, and the people who do it as a joke, and I know I may seem like a baby about this, but the people who do it as a joke, you're not helping either, and it's not funny. It's absolutely wrong. Even the people who defend, like, really popular people, like, on the internet, the people who defend them, you do realize they're making fun of a serious mental condition that many actually die from self-harm. And I'm just gonna start but not finish a tirade on the gotcha community. They make so much fun of it by trolling, by actually doing it for clout, and a mix of the two. The people who are actually depressed and using gotcha to vent, it's hard to sense somebody who's actually depressed by using gotcha because of the fact that, well, I honestly just hate it. I just hate it. I'm sorry. Alright. Well, I might end the stream here, but I hope I got my point across, and I hope you guys share this with somebody. There is a share button, or you can just send a link to them for them to watch this. If you've seen anybody fake depression or know that they're faking depression, send them this video, please. I wish you all a good night, and, well, I hope you find this informative. Goodbye.